Great to see you, Bill. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year.
Same to you, John. Thanks for having me in.
All right, Bill, we have Nancy Pelosi elected as Speaker this morning. Turns out she had the votes. At the same time, you've got Mitt Romney bashing Donald Trump in that Washington Post op-ed. He's establishing himself as the new foil as guys like McCain, who's passed away, and Jeff Flake leave the Senate. What's in store for the White House with the 116th Congress, Bill? Is this going to be an impossible hill to climb for Donald Trump?
No, it's not impossible. Let's take Pelosi and the Democrats first. So she is basically a person who keeps the Democrats in the House in line, all right? So she's already got a problem with the younger socialists like Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. She's already got a problem with them because they don't respect her and they want a radical agenda that Nancy Pelosi's never going to go along with. So she's got problems already from within her own party. The Democratic Party has one goal, and that is to remove Donald Trump and get a Democrat president in 2020. That's their goal. They don't care about legislation. They'd like to get a single-payer health care funded by the government. They'd like that, but they know with the Senate being controlled by Republicans, that's not happening. All right, so all of their energy is going to be devoted into removing Donald Trump one way or the other. So that's the Democrat agenda. Everybody should understand it and accept it because it's not changing. On the Republican side, there are politicians like Mitt Romney who sense that Donald Trump may not make it. All right, that there might be other things that we don't know about the president come out that he would make him impossible to govern. So Romney is basically saying to the world, as you pointed out, John, I'm available now. I'm here in the Senate now. I almost won last time when I ran against Barack Obama. And Romney, I know conservatives don't like him, but he is a formidable politician. I don't think you underestimate Mitt Romney. However, I don't see him being John McCain. I don't see him voting against Donald Trump's agenda. I think Romney will go along with the Republican Party, particularly in the Senate. If Mitch McConnell in the Senate says, hey, we want this, Romney's going to vote for that, unlike McCain. So there's the difference.
So you think that McConnell can control Romney, get him to caucus with the Republicans more effectively than he was able to do with McCain? But let me ask you, if we had to put money on it today, as we sit here in January of 2019, who would you say would primary Trump in 2020? I would think Romney's on that list, Kasich's on that list, Jeff Flake is on that list. Do you agree, disagree, and who else might you add?
Well, Flake and Kasich have no chance. So if they want to run, they're only doing it to boost their lecture fees and maybe get a book contract. But the conservative wing of the Republican Party, which is formidable, never going to support Flake or Kasich. Romney only beats Trump if Trump is so weak through impeachment or whatever is going to befall him that independents, moderate Republicans basically say, look, we need a change because we're going to get whacked in the 2020 election. Romney straight up today can't beat Trump. Not even close in the Republican Party. But things may happen.
All right, Bill, in about the minute and a half we have left, Elizabeth Warren's the first Democrat to throw her hat in the ring for 2020. She's from the far-left faction of the party, that Democratic Socialist faction. You mentioned other up-and-comers like Ocasio-Cortez. I don't think she'll run. But is that ideology, the far-left faction of the Democratic Party, running against Trump, a good thing for Trump and the Republicans, a bad thing for Trump and the Republicans?
It's good. As my analysis on BillO'Reilly.com tonight on the No Spin News, beginning at 7 Eastern for everybody, is that socialism is going to really damage the Democratic Party because, yeah, a lot of millennials and college kids think it's great. When you get right down to it, socialism is basically theft by government. They have to take private property in order to impose socialism. I don't believe this country is going to go for that. I don't believe the Democratic Party is going to go for that. I don't believe most liberal Americans are going to go for that. That is seizing what you have through taxation, death taxes, higher rates on medical care, everything. But it's basically seizing your stuff. That's what socialism is. And I don't think Americans are going to support it. So it is a benefit to Donald Trump and the Republicans if the Democratic Party is tied up in a socialism debate.
I happen to agree with you 100%, Bill. Bill O'Reilly, and be sure to go to BillO'Reilly.com, get yourself a premium membership, and check out Bill's Killing series, the most recent book, Killing the SS. Bill, great to see you. Thanks so much.
Okay, John, thanks for having me in.